Today is the first day of me getting my life together. I just felt myself kind of falling back into old routines. I really want to like not that and get back into the good routines as soon as possible. So I thought today it would be a really good day to kind of get back into those good habits, especially as we're almost at the end of the year, which is terrifying. I think it's a really good time not now to think to myself, okay, I'll just wait until January, but actually start now and start building up those healthy habits again, because I feel like when you're trying to get rid of old habits and start new habits, your body has so much resistance because it just wants to go back to the way that it's been doing things. Becoming the best version of myself, what does that include? Go to bed early and wake up early, because a good morning routine always starts with a good evening routine. Daily movement. I really want to get into the habit of going to the gym more often, which I was doing before I went on holiday. Like I'd literally done a month or 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, like smashed it. So I want to continue doing that, whether it's going to the gym, going for a run or half an hour walk, just getting out and moving my body. Third thing, focusing on eating healthily. Now, like living by the 80-20 rule basically, because I do love myself a good sweet treat, but also just focusing on like high protein, whole foods, that kind of thing, not reaching for something that's processed. So obviously that comes with being a little bit more organized and meal prepping, thinking ahead so that when the time comes that you do get hungry and you don't have time, you're not going to just reach for something easy, rather you're going to reach for something that's healthy. Fourth is meditating daily, which is a habit that I've been trying to implement for like the longest time. You got to keep trying with these things. Another reason why I really just need to just keep trying on these healthy habits and becoming the best version of myself. You're never going to be perfect, but you can be better than what you are now. Notice that I get stressed and overwhelmed quite easily, to which I really hate, and I really want to get better at that. Also, the sun is coming up. It's like my own natural ring light. We made it. Gym. I'm following Ladder, which is like just an app which I really recommend. I don't think I would have been as consistent as I currently am if it wasn't for this app. Genuinely, like I've been in the gym for more than 10 years. I have lost count. I know my way around the gym, but honestly, I just got into like a bit of a rut. Like I think it's so, I just found it too much to like constantly try and think like, what am I going to work out next? What's my workout going to be? And I was just taking too much energy thinking about what I was going to do in the gym. Where with this, for example, today I'm doing horsepower, and I literally start the workout. It will basically take me through. It's like having a PT in my pocket. So she'll speak to me in my AirPods and I just go through. I can log my weights so I can look at what I did the week before. It takes all the thinking out of it for me. I'm not even affiliated. I just keep telling everyone about this because I love it so much. Like I think it's such a good app. And yeah, it's honestly been such a game changer for me. Like, oh no, I just realized I forgot my watch. Damn it. Oh no, I forgot my Garmin. It's very sad. I don't know why, I'm like so reliant on it. Like if I fall asleep without my Garmin and I can't see my sleep data, I get so sad. I'm like, no. It's like I didn't even sleep at all. Honestly, this app, best thing ever. At the minute, I've found my new love for skipping. I don't mind running, but I wouldn't say it was like my favorite cardio to do. I get quite bored, and the Stairmaster also get a little bit bored, but with skipping, I don't know, I literally get so into it that I don't want to stop. Like I'm actually sad when I'm like, okay, I've done too much skipping, I need to stop. Like I maybe physically couldn't, but mentally I could continue to skip for like at least an hour. Like I love it so much, it's so much fun. I think it's because I love listening to music and dancing, and I've gotten to that level with skipping where I'm not amazing, like obviously there's still room for improvement, but like I can groove with it, so I really get into it. And if I've got like a good song, good playlist on, like you can leave me alone, I'm vibing, I'm having a great time. I would love to like get better at skipping and like start incorporating like more tricks, because I feel like there's so many like skipping influencers and I look at their videos and I'm like, that it looks so cool. It was such a good workout. I tried to film a little bit, but yeah, like the gym was super busy today. I don't know why. Here in Spain, at least where I live, there doesn't seem to be like consistent quiet time. Like you can go one day in the morning, it'd be dead, another morning and it's busy. I also went to Mercadona, myself some things. I got some tofu, this chicken, which I know is not the best, but it's delicious and it's easy. Some salad leaves, some more olive oil because we ran out, bananas, breads, some eggs, pomegranates, some Sharon fruits. Got this because the other day didn't have it, and there's a recipe that I have already actually uploaded onto my YouTube channel because it was one of those recipes that I tried and now I really like it and it's easy to make, so I'm repeating it. I've had my shower check, comfy clothes check. I've just finished my meditation, and honestly, there's no better feeling than like putting on your comfy clothes and just relaxing in the house. I love it. It's just so nice. Did my meditation for the day, 4-minute one. It wasn't by anyone that I follow. I just use an app called Insight Timer, which is really good. Like, there's so many people on there that you can time meditations from. Sometimes it does take a little bit of like starting and stopping and previewing something. So like some of them, and then you'll click on some of them and you're like, this is not the vibe. I don't know what it is about some people's voices, but sometimes I'll click on a meditation and, you know, it might appeal to some people, but for me, I'm like, I can't listen to this person. This is not going to help me relax. Luckily, the first one I clicked on was actually really nice. It was 4 minutes and it was kind of what I needed, just about like trusting the journey. I feel like I'm in a bit of a headspace at the minute, feeling like what I mentioned earlier. The reason why I really want to kind of use today to kind of inhabit those good habits again is just because I felt like I was going back into bad habits of leaning too much on my mobile phone and social media, especially for dopamine. And I just noticed in myself that I was getting into these ruts and endless doom scrolls where I felt like I had no energy, and then I was starting to like have self-doubt, comparing myself to others, not being grateful for what I have, like rather focusing like on what I don't have. And I was doing so well before going on holiday, and I just felt myself falling into that like rut, which I really didn't want to get into again, because I think it's just such a bad place and it's so easy to fall into. So it's just, again, being mindful. So this meditation today was just good for that. Just nice to give myself 4 minutes. It doesn't feel like a lot, but it's still, after a meditation, if you truly just try and not think of anything else, because I think that's the hardest bit when you start meditating. Yeah, I'm not the best at being present. I'm very much like, what can I do next? What can I do next? Rather than focusing on what I have now. So that's where I really, really want to focus on meditation and have it become part of my daily routine. Like, I don't want to just do like 30 days and then it's like, check, I managed to do meditation for 30 days. Like, I really want to become someone who meditates and who is mindful. And if something goes wrong or if something happens, I'm not going to react to it. It's just going to be like, okay, I can take it on my chin a little bit better than I already do. But yeah, if anyone has any good recommendations on like meditation apps or whatever, please do leave them in the comments below. I'm always willing to try different things. Dinner is served. Another thing that I'm really wanting to work on is basically just eating better. I was doing pretty well, but then, like I said, went on holiday, came back, and then just started falling back into bad habits of eating a lot of sugar with that chocolate, bought some marshmallows, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I just noticed the difference in my mood and my energy and everything when I start eating that kind of food. So I just want to get back into the routine of eating better, and I would really like to kind of like be better with meal prepping, but today I didn't have any meal prep done. For lunch I had like a chicken salad, which was again easy. Like today I focus on just easy meals which are nutritious and fast to make and doesn't really take much thinking. These tacos I've made before, I actually have a video where I show you how to make them, and there's a link to the video that I found on TikTok of the lady who kind of shared the recipe. But these are super easy, they don't really take a lot of work at all, and they're great for meal prep. I've ended up using all the tofu, but if you make a lot of tofu then you can have lots left over. They keep really well in the fridge. Overall, at the minute, I just really want to get back into eating better, with that being high protein, less sugar. I don't really count calories. It's just kind of being mindful of what I'm eating is the most important thing, I think, and just knowing where my nutrition's coming from rather than being super fickle and counting everything. Like, I find that a little bit of a waste of time and energy. I just want to eat and enjoy my food. Like, I love food so much, but I just want to make healthier choices. So moral of the story is I want to start meal prepping, but when I haven't got a meal prep, I want to have like a list of recipes which are just really easy to put together and fast because sometimes as an adult I get super sick of having to figure out what to eat and the thought of cooking, and yeah, sometimes I'm like, this is very inconvenient that I have to cook and eat. So for me, the easier the meal the better, and for it to then be healthy is obviously a plus.